if you could go anywhere in
I know
world,
what Jamie's gonna say.
go anywhere in world to investigate, where would you go?
Alcatraz.
Yeah, I think Alcatraz is probably going to be mine.
And
Either
you-
Alcatraz
Jamie's.
or Deadwood. I think Deadwood, where Bill.
Cowboys.
Yeah, where Wild Bill got shot. Either there.
I'll have a
But I think it's a case of, I don't know, because like Deadwood, it'd be a case of I'd want to go see where Wild
You know
Bill
what
got
Robert's
shot
will be, don't
and the
you?
bird cage.
Well, it's not strictly paranormal what I'd like to do, as
Here
such,
we go.
but I would like to go and see voodoo rituals taking place and things like that. Because although that's not necessarily paranormal, it is knitting, but
Tells
it's
you
proper
things like,
intrigues
what
me.
did I tell
Proper
you?
intrigues me. But if it's got to be a particular place for us to go and do an investigation, I'd like to do catacombs at Edinburgh Castle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either Edinburgh Castle or I want to go to the theatre where Lincoln was shot.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Ford's Theatre.
Ford's Theatre.
I think that'd be a good one. I don't know, there's quite a few places though. I mean, we were lucky, weren't we, when we went on holiday?
Well, Edinburgh Castle was just full of people that got killed for the actual bodies, weren't they?
We all can't be as special as you, can we?
Special.
Although, just wait for this Halloween.
Yeah.
That's
This
all I'm
Halloween
saying on
promises to
this
be
one.
a good one.
It's
Watch
gonna
this
be
space.
a cork.
Yeah. But
Shut down!
what I was just about to say about Halloween, what is
Voodoo.
Halloween, the last few years has been very
I've been proper
disappointing.
let down on Halloween.
It seems to be
especially-
for us.
The
The
worst
week.
night.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot.
Yeah.
Like we can go to we can go like say now we could take somebody to a location that we consider to be haunted, and we'd get absolutely loads on a normal night.
Yeah.
Go on
We've
Halloween.
even been to our best place that
Yeah.
we always get something, and on Halloween we
We're
got
crap.
nothing.
It were crap.
Absolutely
Yeah.
bugger all.
I mean, like I say, with Ward's End, we went to
Oh,
Ward's End
terrible.
on Halloween, didn't we? And we ended up changing from Ward's End to another location because Ward's End was so disappointing.
But
we even
the
bumped
second
into
location
another
was
team,
rubbish.
didn't we?
Location were rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween doesn't seem to be as
Scary as you think.
yeah.
No, I
It's
agree.
just scary people walking around.
I mean, our best evidence was probably about 2 weeks before Halloween. So,
Mm.
do you know?
Everybody.
Was it 2 weeks before?
No.
Roughly.
They'll all be out. We'll be bumping into lots of them. 2 weeks before Halloween.
Debunking other teams next to us.
That's another thing as well. Every paranormal team is at a different level, and every paranormal team works a little bit different. But they're all so.
Every one of them's so different. I mean, this
Everyone's
area's got
so
a lot, haven't
different,
they?
This area has got a lot.
Do you know what though? Can I just say this? I get fed up to the back teeth of people not coming up with their own ideas. If you can't do it off your own back, don't copy somebody else.
Leave it.
Well, yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but I also think it's quite flattering as well.
I think it's quite sad.
That we're the only ones that actually say that we're an amateur group,
Yeah.
and we get.
See, I don't
copied
get
more
how
than
people
anybody.
can say like, "Oh, we're the best group in the area for this and that and whatever."
The best
'Cause at
way
the end of the
you
day-
can find something like
Yeah,
that.
because at the end of
they
the
know what
day,
it is.
we call ourselves amateurs, but it's because we don't. You can't summon something up there and then. If you can, there's something horribly wrong, or there's something not right about it, because it's all about learning curves, isn't it? At the end of the day.
It's
We tried-
like Robert tried answering a question that another paranormal group had put on internet, and I don't particularly agree with
What I put,
specifically what you put, because for me and a lot of other people, it's night time. Spirits don't just come out in the night
No.
time.
This-
Otherwise, mediums could not work
Yeah.
all day and all night. So, for me, for people to sit there and go, it's got to be night time, it's whatever they believe in. But what people believe in is not necessarily true either.
No.
This is true.
It's just people have strong opinions about stuff, and then
Exactly.
it's they back it up, and it's
And
like there's theories in everything. There's theories in like orbs, for example. There's theories in the orb thing. There's theories in why you do it at night. But at the end of the day, it's personal preference. You can go and get your best evidence during a day session at the same location as you would go.
Do you know
on a
why
night.
I think people tend to have more on a night personal experiences? Is because one, you're tired. Two, you're more relaxed because you're winding down from your day, so you're more open. When you get up in the morning, it's both kids, school, work,
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? When you sat on your sofa at the end of the day, then you might relax enough to
see or
hear
feel
or
what's
feel.
there.
See, I
know
just
what I'm
find
saying?
it easier on a night to see things like shadows moving and stuff like that than it is on a day. Or I don't know. Sometimes some locations we've been to turn differently, don't
I don't
they?
even answer that one.
Or some locations don't they? They turn.
You're doing the days looking back at your eyelids.
Yeah. But some Some locations you go to completely change their atmosphere on a night. It might be nice.
That's
during
all
Oh
right.
the
no,
day.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying that when people state that, you know, you should do it on a night is not altogether true.
That you should
because-
do it on a night.
If you are spiritually minded, you believe that they're all time.
All the time, yeah.
So if spiritually you believe that they're all time, then you believe that the ghosts would
See,
be there at all times.
It's another thing as well is, you know yourself that where everybody talks in this sort of field about residual energy. Residual energy
Yeah, we're dying.
is there all the time.
What?
If it's
Dying.
residual energy, it's there all the time. So it wouldn't matter whether you were investigating it in day or whether you were investigating it at night. The other thing as well is that I can't remember what they call it now off the top of my head, but there's that one that's like a recording.
Uh,
It's
You've
not
got-
residual.
yeah,
but
it's residual.
Is that residual?
Yeah, yeah. You've got
So
active and residual.
If it's residual and it's like a recording, unless that major thing happened on a night, it's not going to happen on a
Yeah.
night. You know, if somebody got murdered in stone cold midnight, say for instance, it's going to happen on a midnight.
Yeah.
You know, if it happened at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and somebody fell downstairs and broke the neck, for instance, it would happen. It would happen then. So you can't really say when is a good time or a bad time to investigate, because
It
you know,
depends
So
on what
obviously
you're doing,
it is,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
it depends on what
It's like
the hauntings are actually about.
since we've been doing it, and we've been doing it quite a while now, and we've been to a lot of locations, and we've worked with other teams and whatnot. The only thing I don't like about the paranormal side, the paranormal field basically, is how like other teams have people try and drill things into you, like you protect yourself and all this, and take crystals with you and whatnot and stuff like that. But it's like every single one of us have been to multiple locations, and not one of us have had anything bad happen to us, pretty much, have we really?
No,
But can I just stop you on that, because we don't do Ouija boards.
No.
We don't do shit that you need to protect yourself, and we protect ourselves when
Yeah.
we're doing the medium side, because we have to do what we have to do.
we don't
when you're
necessarily
doing
try and
scientific-
provoke anything.
When you're doing scientific, you don't need to protect yourself.
Yeah.
we're not necessarily there to
You
provoke
do in a way, I
something.
suppose, if you're doing an investigation and you're doing the whole, if you are provoking. But, like, I don't know. Certain people have certain strong stuff on, like.
That were another good location at Wakefield.
Yeah, and
When
that
you were
be-
moved behind
yes.
my head.
Oh, yeah.
And because we
Forgot
knew
about that
that
one.
it could be quite scary and violent, is the only time that we actually took precautions to
That was
protect
actually a
ourselves.
famous
See,
case, though, that weren't it?
I quite liked
Oh,
when we
no.
went to Adele, but that was before BAPS existed as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we. I don't know if that'll be there, though, will it?
It'll probably have been
Pulled
demolished by
down.
now.
But we actually did a Britain's famous case, basically, weren't it? And it was the Pontefract poltergeist.
Yeah.
And we actually went and we had a
We
look
got
around
into
and
house
stuff,
next
didn't we?
door, didn't we?
Yeah, and we did a full investigation in the house next door. Took pictures of the house that it was in, because it was derelict at the time. There was no one living there.
Well, not derelict,
Not
but
derelict, but
empty.
it was
Yeah.
empty.
And
But next door we're getting a lot of activity as well, and
Quite a
got-
few people though
that
around
was
the area
another-
do, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Full
that's
street.
another one where we got a lot of